Upton Sinclair, which is the reform in this case. At age 26, he went to Chicago at the end of 1904 to research the strike and the conditions suffered by the meatpacking workers. In 1906, Sinclair acquired particular fame for his classic muckraking novel, The Jungle, that you can see in the bottom right, which exposed conditions in the U.S. meatpacking industry, causing a public uproar that contributed in part to the passage of a few months later of the 1906 Pure Food and Drug Act and the Meat Inspection Act. His descriptions in the books of diseased, rotten, and contaminated meat shocked the public and led to new federal food safety laws.
Meatpacking industry. By the early 1900s, four major meatpacking corporations had bought out the many small slaughterhouse companies throughout the United States. Most workers earned just pennies per hour and worked 10 hours per day, 6 days a week. A few skilled workers, however, made as much as 50 cents an hour as pace setters, who sped up the assembly line to maximize production. Unskilled immigrant men did the backbreaking and often dangerous work, laboring in dark and unventilated rooms, hot in summer and unheated in winter. Many stood all day on floors covered with blood, meat scraps, and foul water, wielding sledgehammers and knives. Women and children over 14 worked at meat trimming, sausage making, and canning. Additional facts: Pure Food and Drug Act and the Meat Inspection Act. These were acts put in place to ensure that the meatpacking industry had quality meat that was safe for consumption. Muckraker. A muckraker is a person who spills or tells the secrets of industries that the public would want to know and would put the industries that hid these facts in a bad predicament.
What affected the world more, the reform or the industry? In this case, Upton Sinclair, the reform, had the bigger impact on the world today than the meatpacking industry. Upton Sinclair helped stop the poor conditions of the meatpacking industry. If he had not done what he did, we may be discussing things that we had no idea about. Thanks to Upton Sinclair, we are eating food that is clean and healthy for consumption.